Welcome to my mayor's message of September 10th, 2020. I'm Mayor Ron Jensen. Governor Abbott has extended the statewide disaster declaration for COVID-19. This allows the state to provide resources, funding, and continuation of many proclamations and orders to help mitigate the spread of COVID-19. Let's take a look at our 7-day rolling average. We see the Dallas County numbers are good compared to earlier this summer, but trending upward. Tarrant County is holding steady. GPISD kids return to the classrooms September 14th if they've chosen in-class participation. Not only will we see school zones go into effect, we may see some spikes similar to campuses in other communities. And I know lots of parents will be singing praises they can stop being their children's teacher. But hey, I've got a tip for parents at home. If you feel like your kids are watching too much TV, just mute it and turn the subtitles on. Boom! They're reading. We continue to offer free drive-through testing during the week for people who live and work in Grand Prairie through September 25th. You can get an appointment through our website at gptx.org/COVID-19. Our site has been running very smoothly with little to no backups and offers same-day results. But I got to tell you, the whole country would be tested by midnight if Chick-fil-A was running the drive-through test centers. Speaking of drive-through, the Census Committee will have a Grand Prairie Counts drive-by cruise Saturday, September 12th from 10:30 a.m. to noon, going from the GPISD Administration Building to the Municipal Court on Main Street. The cars will drive north on Beltline, go over Main Street Bridge, and use Small Street to reach the courthouse. If you want to line up the route to see the cars, that's where you line up. Grand Prairie took home top honors at the recent Keep Texas Beautiful conference, receiving the Best in State Governor's Community Achievement Award for 2020. This highly competitive awards program celebrates Grand Prairie's efforts in public awareness, outreach, environmental education, beautification and community improvement, litter prevention and cleanup, solid waste management, as well as litter law and illegal dumping enforcement. Wow, that covers a lot. The program that made Grand Prairie stand out was the big event, Clean Prairie, building blocks, downtown murals, traffic signal box art program, landfill crew camp, and the plastic-free planet program. The monetary portion of the award is $310,000 toward beautification of a TxDOT right-of-way. The city has chosen to use these funds to enhance the intersection of Beltline and Interstate 30. This will continue the beautification project that began earlier this year, which included a refresh of the Beltline mural. Policing is a family affair for two Grand Prairie police officers. On September 8th, when Calvin Brown was promoted to sergeant, he achieved the same rank as his father, Sergeant Gerald Brown. Gerald has served with the Grand Prairie Police Department since August 1st, 1987. Calvin has been a Grand Prairie police officer since March 14th, 2011. Although the father and the son do not work the same shift, they both have been in the patrol division and served as field training officers. During his tenure, Gerald has served as a narcotics detective, property detective, and the major crimes unit. Calvin has served on SWAT and the deployment unit. Oh my goodness, this year has flown by and we're already getting questions about October, November, and December. October 1st is the last day to email your photo entries in the 2021 Mayor's Calendar Contest. Email it to asprinkles@gptx.org. National Night Out is October 6th, and instead of having neighborhood parties, we are leaning towards a public safety parade of vehicles down Carrier from north to south. Halloween is October 31st, and this year the city is conducting its drive-through Forest of Fear at Lloyd Park, but we are not conducting Main Street and Treat, or the trunk and treats we usually conduct at the recreation centers. Some people have asked if we are allowing trick-or-treating, and while we are not at this time issuing any orders to prevent families from going door to door, I would say if you decide to go, please mask up and socially distance. The national election is November 3rd, and the city has one item on the ballot: to renew or not renew and extend by 20 years the existing 1/4 cent of 1 cent sales tax for the Crime, Control, and Prevention District. The sales tax, which has been in effect since 2007, pays for the mortgage on the public safety building and to hire, equip, and train officers. Once the debt on the building is paid off in 2022, then the entire 1/4 cent sales tax would be devoted to hire, equip, and train officers who engage in community policing, offering youth services, outreach and education, mental health services, and efforts to build community engagement and connections, thereby reducing crime. I can't tell you how to vote, but I can stress the importance of you voting on this item. You may have to scroll through the national, state, and county votes to get to it, but please do. Prairie Lights will return this year, but without Holiday Village. In fact, Prairie Lights is the perfect pandemic event since it's a drive-through. We will be open in Lynn Creek Park Thanksgiving night through New Year's Eve. I turned 70 years old late December and will be announcing Mayor Jensen's 70 for 70 in the coming weeks. This will outline 70 ways you can help our community while helping me celebrate marking 7 decades. Until then, stay safe, stay masked, be kind, and socially distance.